So, first of all, good morning, everyone. So, today we are going to discuss about the Java export and import method using the SWPM tool. So, normally, which cases we may get the request to get the Java exports and imports cases. So, when you are doing the data center migrations, suppose you have in the one data center, you want to move to the another data center. That time Java export and import method we have to use it. So that is the main use case which we have to perform Java use case. Or so when you are in the one operating system, you are going to other operating systems. That is the less cases. But whenever the data center migration, so data center migration time, so you may get the this type of this type of request or on-premise to cloud. So on-premise to cloud or cloud to on-premise systems. So that time you may get the request to the export the Java and import it. So that is the one of the requests we may get it out from the teams are they will ask us to propose the solutions here. So if you are the senior in the team, they will ask you team, or you can also give the suggestion. So instead of rebuilding the Java, we can do the Java export and import method. Java export and import method. So using the SWPM tool, we can use this export and import method here. So while doing this option, Java will be exported. So but here passphrase key. While importing the Java passphrase key is very important that we can find out in the before the export itself in the SWPM tool. So normally in the config tool, why? Because that is the very important for the Java systems here. If we go to the USR, SAP, SID, J instance number, J2EE cluster, server 0, in the server 0, so not the plus J2EE config tool, in the config tool dot bat. So if you open this one, config tool will be opened. This config tool we have to open in the administration command for administration mode. So, okay, it is connecting to the database. See here, it is ready here. Here you see here secure storage here. Here change the passphrase key here, right? Change the passphrase key here. Here to change the passphrase key, Java restart is required here. But passphrase key we already know. The password we already know. We don't know. We need to stop the Java. Then set the passphrase key here. Set the passphrase key. We have to set it out here. So this passphrase key is very important actually. So without this one, import cannot be performed. Without that one, import cannot be performed here in the systems. So now log into the now launch the. So why we have to do the export import method means for Java systems taking the backup and restoring. So that may take time, and also you will not get the all the data while exporting, while taking the backup and restoring. But export import method is the very good approach as for the Java systems. So that is the reason we have to use the SWPM tool for exporting the Java systems. For Java systems export and import. That is the main important thing here. So I'm opening the SWPM tool here. Okay. And the drivers, etc. The host file. The host file. This is the 126. The IP got changed after yesterday's restart. See here how it is working now. Okay, so SWPM I have opened 4237. With SWPM tool, we will not only build the Java systems, we will not only do the uninstallation, also we can perform it, and also so deletion, uninstallations, system rename options, and also generic option, building the new application servers. So all these uninstallations, see here. So anything we can perform here, anything we can perform the in the systems here. So that is the one thing for the so SWPM tool we can use it here. And also solution manager diagnostic agent installations. So SMD agents installation using this option, we can install the diagnostic agents. So we can also do the uninstallation of the diagnostic agents, installation of the diagnostic agents. We can do that one, right? Content server installation, right? Content server for the SAP cache server. So content server we will use it. So MaxDB. So all those things is possible through here, right? Then now we can go to the SWPM tool. So then SAP NetWeaver, our system copy method, not the installation here. So here you can use the source system here, right? Source system here. So based upon the as Java, then database instance exports. So this is the one we have to do it here. This is the one we have to do it here. So this is the one we have to do it in the so for these systems. So then this is the one we have to do it in the systems here. So what we selected here, we see here, we went to the SAP NetWeaver 7.5 here, then select the database. So this is the database here. So here are we doing the installations? No, right? We are not doing any installations here. We are doing the system copy, which means system, source system export, target system import. Ours is the based upon the as Java, then selected it here. Then export directly can jump into the so this export the database. So for that, this is the one. Then you can just click on the next button. So this is mainly for the to build the new systems, either the same or different data centers or different cloud systems, cloud infrastructure. We have to use this concept. You have to use this. So Java export and import method, we have to use it here, right? So that is the one. So I have just went to the system copy, so source system, and exported it here. So when you go to the target system, so when you go to the target system, that time you need to select the target system. You need to click on the import option. Import option, we have to use it here. Import option, you have to use it here. So I have selected it. So let's see what parameters we will get now. So it will ask the export location, preparation location here. Then I will use the, I will create the one folder here, Java export here. Why? Because the all the system exports data will be exported to the this folder here, right? So that is the reason I created the one export folder here. So it is collecting the information about installed system here. Same, whatever we have done it here during the installation time, same, but we are not doing the installation, just exporting. Not only Java systems, ABAP export also we can perform it. So that is also one option. Here from Java, so this is the very important. Here we need to select the profile. So which one? NJP, right? NJP profile, you have to select it here. Why? Because Java we are using. So Java profile, we can use it here. So this is also called the homogeneous system copy. Homogeneous system copy option. Export import method we can use it. This is also called the homogeneous system copy. Homogeneous, there is a system copy, two types of methods are there here. Homogeneous, which means this is your source system, right? And this is also you are going to import on the same OS, same database, but same OS, same data center. That is called the export import method. We can use it here. Means same OS, same database. Here also same OS, same database, same database. Only thing is here, so the location is changing from here to here. The location is changing. So either production to quality refresh, Java refresh also we will use this option, or so from the data center. This is the on-premise, this is the cloud. Then the time also we will need the export import methods. So multiple use cases we have. That time we will select this. All those things we will select it here, right? So I am using the so password here. So passwords we have to provide it to authenticate the so to export the data everything here. So just I selected the I given the password. source, target. So homogeneous means OS and DB both are same. Here both are same. That is the homogeneous. Heterogeneous means here, suppose if the OS is the Windows, the OS is changing to the Linux. Linux, that is the OS migration. That is called the migrations. Right? The DB is changing. A SQL server, it is going to the HANA database or some other DB to, then that is called the DB migrations. Both are changing. OSDB migration here. That we will call it as the OSDB migration. Right? So here either any one of the changing here, anyone, either the OS or DB, anyone is changing. That is called the OS migration. Normally we will call it as the heterogeneous. Normally we will call it as the heterogeneous. Homogeneous and heterogeneous here. Homogeneous means both are same. Both should be same here. Heterogeneous means either anyone changing here, OS is changing, or DB is changing here. So either anyone changing here. That is called the heterogeneous migration. We will call it as the heterogeneous migration here. So here, what it is doing here, it is asking us the export location here. So that is what we created the export location by Java export. Files will be created here. So here, do you want to manually stop the SAP system? Not required here. I don't want to stop them manually here. So if you manually stop the SAP system, so you prompted to manually stop the later, then dump is created here. You must select this option when you creating the database building the production system here. If you deselect this option, database is created regardless if a system is running or not. You can only deselect this option testing purpose. So when the consistency is not required. So what it is saying means, so if you select this one for production usage purpose, whatever the data is the same data, I want to build the another production system or another system, that time we have to stop the system here. Then only all the data will get. Otherwise, if you don't stop it here, while exporting, if the others change the data, so other systems also in the export, we have the one data, in the system, we have the one data, inconsistency. So that is the reason. So which option you want to use it here? So they are saying that if you select the manually stop option, your system is running and you are prompted to stop the system later, before database is created, dump is created. So you must select this option when creating the, so when building the production system. So mainly for the working on the production test cases, that time we have to use this option. To deselect this option, database dump is created. SAP system is running, dump is created. But the only thing is, so when the inconsistency is not required, consistency is not required here. So that is the main thing here. So let's remove that option. So then just click on the next button here. Okay. Click on the next button here. Export location, then profile, SID, these three parameters asked as only these three parameters. Then see here, it is asking the key, passphrase key. Passphrase key it is asking here. So now you need to enter the passphrase key here. Passphrase key. So while exporting, you have to give the passphrase key here. So while importing also, see here, otherwise you have to go to the config tool. Then so tools, edit config tool, change the passphrase key. Last time you have seen, right? Same way here. Just click on the OK button. Same key will set for the export dump file here. So that when you are importing, same key we have to provide it here. When you are importing, same key we have to provide it here. Otherwise, what will happen? The import will not happen here. So that is the reason. So while doing the export passphrase key, we have to correctly set, and also then we can give to that person, give to the in the sum tool here. So now it is asking us split settings here, table splitting settings here. So default, we will use the default settings here, default splitting. Why? Because Java is exporting, means whatever the data is there here, all will be exported here. So right. So here Java unload number of jobs. How many number of jobs you want to execute it here? So here it's saying that 16. 16. So, but we can use the 16. But let's check the system usage now. What is the usage? 98% memory is already placing here. So that is fine. But I will make it 10 here. So you want to use the parallel export import method, which means while export is running, the small size databases, that is fine. What about the large size databases here? While export is running to the here, so suppose like example, this is the one source. So this is the folder. It is exporting here, right? It is exporting here. While exporting running, so why you need to wait? Parallelly, you can also run the import procedure, right? Parallelly, you can also run the import procedure, right? So if you want to do that one, we can use this parallel export import procedure. If we don't want to do, first of all, we have to complete this one means just we can use this one. Just don't select that options. So just you can go ahead with the, why? Because no hurry. First of all the data should be exported first. Then only I have to import in other day. So like that, we have selected that one, given the all the inputs and everything. Just click on the OK button. Then now you will see the dump is creating now. The export dumps are creating now. See here, sap.inst.log file is very important here. Now you can see in the Java export folder, Java folders are created here. Java folders are created. Java data is getting created here. Right? In the folder, Java is getting created here. That is the main thing here. So now it is preparing the export Java here, right? Checking the database size here. Database size is here. It's a small database, maybe it will finish quickly here. See here, whatever the tools are there, all the files will be exported, all those things. So all those things will be exported to the your location here. In this location, Java export location, whatever you have done, right? It will be exported here. It will be exported here. So you see here, this file size will get increased. This file size increases here. So this file size will get increased. Now we can see, so 21.5 MB here, right? If you wait for some time, so it is exporting now. See here, it is exporting the Java. So I think almost it's done. See here, now jobs are running now. You can see here now jobs are running here. 10 running at a time. Running 10 jobs are running at a time. One completed here. Jobs means exporting the data. So at a time, 16 means 16 threads will be initiated. 16 guys will do the table export. If you choose the 10 guys will choose the table export. 5, 10 guys, 5 guys will do the table. The next five, like that, it will take time. But we need to also check the 10 guys at a time attacking in the system means 10 guys at a time attack in the system means we should also consider the, so the CPU utilization and memory utilization also we should consider here, right? So that is the reason you can see the system got hung status here. The system got hung status here. Now that is the reason while choosing this one, you have to carefully plan here. See here, CPU utilization went to the 80. So memory, see here, 99, 90, almost 100, both are 100 percentage, which means, so it's a very heavily using system now. Why? Because we choose the parallel 10 threads. If you choose the 16, definitely system will go hung status here. Definitely system will go hung status here. That is the reason here. You see here. So how much memory java.exe. See here in the administrator mode user, how much memory is using here. How much memory is using in the system. So that is the reason almost it's completed. It will lower down. Now it lower down. Slowly it will come down here. Slowly it will come down here. Why? Because see here. So completed 9. So running 5. So pending 3. So but almost CPU is coming back. But the memory utilization, see here, memory is still 98% here. So that is the reason while choosing this one, first of all, choose your how much memory you have parallelly. Previously, the CPU utilization 12%, 13%. Now it is 84%, which means most of the CPUs are using by this user only. So parallel now 5 threads are running here. 5 threads are running here. So database size. Now let's see the DB ERS size, folder size here. So 490 MB. So folder 9 490 MB is allocated here. So still it is doing that one. So 10 completed out of 16, 10 completed. So 5 are running, 2 pending here. So the jobs, the threads are running for exporting purpose and everything here. 14. So 3 running, 3 pending.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yes.
Sir, are there any pre-export steps like that, sir?
Pre-export systems to steps means, so here it is the main thing here, CPU, memory, the main thing is the space. You should have to space, and also while exporting and importing, while exporting, so no user should be logged into the systems here. So that is the reason we have option like manually stopping the procedure. So space, we have to check it out. That is the very important while exporting. So the folder level, the space and CPU, memory should be 75% should be used only. And also the size, sorry, CPU is also very important here. Space, memories, CPU, and so none of the users should log into the systems here. It is the main thing here. So it is the main purpose. Like suppose if you take this one, it is the main. Suppose if you are using this one for to build one more system, same to same. So that time you should not, you should have to do it in the out of business hours. If you do it in the during the business hours, what will happen? So while exporting is running now export is running, right? So what will happen? What now export is completed. See here, 100% completed now. So now after the export, users will log in and will do the all the work here. If I don't stop the MJP, if while export is running, users log in and will do the something. So the export that is not saved into the export data. So you have the different data is there here. That is the reason SAP recommended to stop the SAP system. SAP system, we have to stop it here. Then, so whatever the data is there in the export, same data you will be in the dump folder also, So that is the reason we need to do the so all these things here. What is the size? 2 GB, 2.8 GB. The exported, the data is got exported here. So now what we have to do here, either the same system or either we can use the different system, or so we can do the import option. We can do the import option here. So in this case, either we can build the new system also using this export import method. We can build the new system. New system also we can build it here. See here, size, the CPU utilization decreases to the 1. It's a very much idle. So memory 83% is here. So it's very much idle. So nothing is the single digit. It is fall down to the single digit here. So now what we have to do, we need to go to the same. So export, you have done it. Now go to the so SWPM, the target side, suppose target side you want to build the new system. In that case, go to the SWPM again, click on the SAP INST here. Then we can do the import option here. Same as like import option, you need to choose it here. So one more Java system or so new Java system or existing system, whatever you want, we can do that one. So export import, either the same systems, either the PI or PO systems refresh or any Java systems, we have to we follow the similar procedure, we have to follow it here.
Sir, for PO system, that configuration will not come, no, sir?
Yeah, configuration will export import. If you do, configuration will come. Additionally, the repository configurations, integration builder configurations, so that we have to take it out. Here. So just select the system copy, target system here. Previously you selected the source system. Now you need to select the target system. It's a standard system, right? Based upon the as Java. So now just click the standard here, standard system. So here you need to select the target side, target system. Source side, export, target side, import, we have to do it here. Source side export, target side import, that is what we have to do it in the system, right?
Sir, in PO migration, that we have to do that repository configuration ourselves.
Which repository configuration?
You send right now, people.
Okay, good. This configuration, that one for the repository data objects we have to export functional configuration. Whatever the functional configuration is there, right? That there is a possibility to export as a TPZ, so that we can export it. That's possible. That we can do that one.
Directly OS, yeah, directly we can do that using SWP.
We have to log into the
Yep.
PI tools, integration builder, integration repository. From there, you will see the in the environment menu options, export the objects. So you have to use that objects. You can export the all the integration scenarios, everything we can do that one. See here, we have exported same again we are importing same. So that whenever, so if any issues or DB is crashed or Java is crashed, something is happened, we can use this export method, then we can recover the system. We can bring back the system to the normal status. We can use it this one. So this is what we can do it in the systems here. Right. So here it is asking the JVM file. So JVM file here. Why? Because it is building, right? So that is the reason it is asking the JVM. So we have the JVM, select the JVM, just click on the next button. So what you have to do once export is completed, so you need to move this export to target location. Target location, export, JVM, kernel files, all these three you have to move to the target location. Target location means, so suppose from here to here you have exported, right? From here to here you have exported. From here to here you have done the export. From here to here, so you have to export it here. From here to here you need to do the export. From here to here. So from this is the source to this is the OS operating system level. So you have done the export here, right? You want to move this export file to the, or you can map this as a shared drive, so that this is available in the target side also. This is available in the target side also. This is available here. Target. This is a source. Just what you can do is you can export it. Then you can do the import option here. You can do the import option here. Otherwise, you have exported here. Then move this folder to the target location here. Then from here you can start it here. Target side, what you required here, you require the SWPM tool, kernel, so JVM, then kernel JVM, the export dump you required. These four are you required to perform the configuration here. So right, so JVM we have given here. So target side also you need to must and check the type of things like space. So again, database should be installed. So all those things should be, we have to do it here. All those things we have to do it here in the systems here. This is the same to same homogeneous we are doing here. Same, it is here, it is asking the what is the system SID here, it is asking here. So what is the SID it is asking here. Same, what is the SID you want to install. So it is asking the same SID, it is asking the SID. So I given the same SID, we should be the same SID, right? So just by given the same SID, let's see whether it will take it or not here. So here I can check the SAP here, log file here, right? Just click on the uncheck button, click on the OK button here, domain name configuration. So it's not required here. So Java components folder, OS, deep, same as like installation. In the installation time, how we are doing all those things, same kind of things we have to provide it here. Same kind of, so things we have to provide it here in the systems here. So OS, DEP. So this one, this location we have to give to the here, right? So just click on the OK button. Same to same, whatever the data is there, whatever the patches are there, whatever the update tools are, everything will come as part of the export. So we don't get any issues in the systems here. same data, same to same data in the target also we will get. So password for all users here. Here you can set the password for all users here. So I'm giving the same passwords here. Okay, so it is asking, see here, standard system copy, or so standard system copy, export, import, load based, or you are using the backup restore method. Means you have taken the SQL Server backup, then you are importing here. So now we are using the standard system copy method. So then just select the standard system copy. So if you are using the backup restore method or everything, so it will ask us to restore the backup. It will ask us to restore the backup, then we can perform it here. So we are not using backup restore method. So we are using the export import method. Then standard system copy I selected here. Standard system copy I selected here.
Same method for ABAP also, right?
Right,
Backup restore.
right.
Sir, how that use R3 load and parallel process?
So that will happen depends upon the your CPU cores. That will happen even depends upon the your CPU cores here. So if you have the CPU cores, if you have the how many CPUs we allocated here, see here eight, I think eight processors we have allocated here. So it was
Virtual processor are 8.
CPU process here. CPU process here. Eight processors I have allocated here. Virtual process. So which means eight threads, eight process can run at a time here. Eight process can at a time here. So each process, each CPU, normally as per standards, each process will handle the two threads. So here 8 means 8 into 6 we can select it here. So but it will be load. So but we have to allow here in the system, we have the other systems also running here. So that is the reason we have minimized the load we have minimized it. So here the 1 into 6 are like that we have given here. So that it will handle the load and it will finish quickly as also. So temporarily, so when you are doing this type of issues, we need to uplift the memory and CPU cores we can uplift in the systems so that it will be finished very fast. Then once it is done, we can just downsize the CPU cores and memories. We can downsize it here. That is also one option. So same when whatever we are doing the installation, same way it is asking the so all those things, right? So same as like here kernel it is asked, JVM it is asked, software component is asked, passwords it is asked. So export type it won't ask anything, just export locations. So then passwords, passphrase key it is asked. Then while importing, while it is building the new system, right? With a copy of it will build the new system, the data also will be copied from the export location. So data also is there here. We have the data also there. If you build the new system, so if you build the new system, what will happen? So again, fresh data will come. New system will be installed. We don't want a new system. We want a new system with a copy of the existing data. So that time you have done the export, right? So we can use this export import method. Export, we can use the export, then we can import it. So that way we can use this export import methods to perform these configurations, right? So now new system will be builded, and also here what we will get here, we will get the new system, and with copy of the data also we will get it out here. Data also we will get, so that there is no data loss activity here. There is no data loss activity. Okay, so kernel also it is accepted. Just click on the next button here. Upgrade host agent, it's not required, then we can go with this one. So these all steps we have to perform in the target side, not the source side here. So target side we have to perform it here. See here, it is asking the migration export location. So where is the export location? You have done it here. This is the export location. Then select that button, click on the OK, so that will read it here. That is the very important thing here. Migration export location here. So then next one is the different location here. JWINST folder here. So in the SAP softwares here, Java exports. So Java exports JWINST. So this is the one, right? This location. Same installation time. Additionally, it will ask the exports location. That location we have given here. So export dump location. Next one is the folder Java export. Folder Java export here. Folder Java export. So you have to correctly give the folder Java export, something like that. So otherwise it won't take. If you give wrongly, it won't take. So here also see here number of parallel threads. So here it is saying that 16 it is taken. So why? Because 16 jobs, 16 process it is performing. So now if you give the 16, we'll see the load now. We'll see the load now here. We'll see the load. So nothing. Then 10 we have given, only 6 additional process. So now see here CPU will go 100%. Almost it will go to the 100%. The CPU will go to the 100% now. To delete the existing database objects. So we don't want to that one. So just click on the, because I have selected the same SID. So that is the reason. See here, confirm to clean up the database, continue here, right? So yeah, why? Because same database I am importing, exporting and importing. It is asking the existing database is there. Do you want to clean up? Yes. Okay. Just click on the next button here.
Check CPU to run.
So now you see CPUs will start again giving the sound now. Key passphrase key. If you give wrongly, so then the installation may fail now. If you give wrongly, the installation may, the import will fail it here now. That is the reason you have correctly give the passphrase key now. So it will check it out while exporting. It is asked you the passphrase key, right? We set it out here. So then it will cross check here now in the E drive, in the export location, it will cross check everything. Then it will import it here, checking the passphrase key. So error, checking the passphrase key is error now, right? That is the main thing here. So we provide the wrongly provided here. So that is the reason. So we have correctly provide the passphrase key here, correctly provide the passphrase key here, but not sure what password I set it here. I forgot. At So now I cannot do anything here. So again, source here, secure storage of the source system here. So something I have given, I forgot what is that. Oh. Source system must be created the same capacity as the source system. So using the inverse in the global source in the source system here. So that is the reason we have to save one somewhere. The fastest is here.
Yeah.
So wrong one. I selected something wrong here. That is the reason it is failing here. So that's why, as I told you, right, as I highlighted in the source system export time. So while we are discussing, I put something, I forgot that one. So now I cannot do it. Now I cannot reset anything here. Again, we have to go to the source system. So again, we have to reset. Again, we have to export. Again, we need to do the import option. That is only one thing we can do it now. So now it's not possible. Why? Because it's invalid. Let me try with the some other random passwords which I put here. No, correct.
Maybe try everything capital, maybe.
Only there is one way, and we have to that export again, right?
Yeah. That is only one thing now. Exporting, while exporting, we have to reset. We have to clearly check the password. What is the password? So otherwise, you have to note down somewhere the password of that one. That's why our seniors or the managers will tell you. So please take the screenshot step by step screenshots, save it somewhere.
Yes.
It's wrong. So whatever we have done is wrong. Again, what we have to do? Again, we need to do the exports and import option. That is what we have to do it in the system now. So we have to delete again. We have to delete again this one and again recreate export so that we can perform it. Okay. So you can do the practice that one. See how many will do that one. So meanwhile, just take a note down of the your fast pace key, what you are setting, that is very important. So that is what I did the mistake, right? So from your side, what you have to do, you need to take the fast pace key here, fast pace key. So that is the main important thing here in the, it will be available here. Let me reset the fast pace key here once again. So that you can set in the same fast pace key in the, you are while exporting, you can use the same fast pace key here. Key, fast pace key, stop. So just giving the same passphrase key now. Same. Like whatever we have the passwords, same passphrase key, I set it out here. See here, it is re-encrypting the secure storage. So it is done. Right? Passphrase key is generated now. Right? Successfully generated. So you can use the same passphrase key, can use it. Okay.